Welcome back, everyone. You're watching the RSL3. I'm today casting with Desro as a special guest. He agreed to cast with me this group B or D. Actually, I have kind of a blank. Oh, okay. Anyway, this group containing GuMiho, Scarlett, and Frere. It's been going very well so far. We have a pretty decent chemistry. If you guys have any advice for us, don't hesitate to write in the chat or on Twitter to us. Desro, thanks for joining me.
It's a pleasure.
Would you like to do the player's introduction?
Alright, so before I do the introductions, twice Todd said he was going to do the introductions, but he's a little bit afraid of doing them, so I have to man up and be a clown, and let me be a clown. So in the left side of the map, coming from Canada, the maple leaf emblem, playing for Team Acer, we have Scarlett, and then on the right side of the map, playing from South Korea, where they have a pretty nice flag if you look on the dictionary. For Team FXO, we have GuMiho.
That was awesome. Okay, Scarlett did open with the hatch first in this game. Well, I wonder how much metagame is involved in those choices. Is she really trying to open how she prefers depending on map? Or is she just taking it from game to game thinking, well, he did that before, so I'm going to do that this time. And yeah, in this game, she just went for the hatch followed by a pool. There's not going to be any quick third hatch. The map is Abyssal City. I guess 11-11. Also a very doable strategy on this map. Since it's a two-players map, you already know where your opponent starts. You can just hide barracks somewhere, and even if the Zerg was to drone scout, there is a good chance he might not find those barracks. So Scarlett may be playing it safe here a bit, even sending down this drone pretty early on. Not sure why that was done. Look at the flying shark, man. He looks so peaceful.
Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with Scarlett to not go 3-hatch before pool. The third is really far. There's a lot of locations for proxy 2-hatch, proxy double 11-11, and like you said, yeah, it's a two-player map. You know where your opponent is. So GuMiho going for the same or looking like the same build as last game, even killing down the neutral depot again. So. Yeah, we'll see how this game goes.
And look at this Marine, man. He just hates neutral supply depots.
Yep.
You're not really one of us. He shoots them down on every map. Factory being made here by GuMiho. He's added 2 more gases, so maybe exactly the same play as in the previous map. I wouldn't be surprised. This is also a map where this should be doable. I guess mech should be harder maybe on this map to pull off, just because the spaces between the bases, they are more far apart than, I guess on Whirlwind they are pretty far apart as well, but he just did such an excellent job of killing drones in the last game, and he might try to do the same again. But on this map I think it will be a bit harder, just because Scarlett in the previous game she was completely not ready for what GuMiho had to throw at her, but after you lose to it once, you have to expect your opponent to be at least a little bit ready. And
going for double gas in the main. Do you think she's gonna make ground units this time, or only gonna stay on 5 queens again?
No, I think Scarlett likes macro too much. I think she's probably gonna take faster this time for sure, and maybe sacrifice an overlord to try to see what her opponent's doing. GuMiho, the guy who I thought was completely fearless, he made a bunker, man. He's getting soft as he's aging.
Yep.
GuMiho never gets any bunkers really, unless he's like getting 7 gated. And yeah, he did get a bunker here, so maybe a little bit scared of any kind of all-in. Scarlett could throw at him. Oh, are you watching those 2 Hellions? They're like driving through like the overlay of the map or something. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that, unfortunately.
Oh. Okay, so anyway, those 2 Hellions, making sure there's a third base. They do see the queen and the creep there. And let's actually look at this with GuMiho's view for a minute. Because he does not have that much info. Oh, he's actually going to do the exact same run by as in the previous game. 4 Hellions making their way into the main here, looking to fry a couple of drones. They got 2 drones so far, 4 now, and that might actually be it. Just 4 drones for 4 aliens. Definitely not worth it here for GuMiho. And
Scarlett anticipating the Banshees, already putting down a spore at the 3rd. I hope she puts one in the main as well, but she's going to be ready for the Banshees.
And GuMiho he has this planned out so well. He always does the same run by with the first 4 aliens in the main, followed by a couple of aliens into the 3rd. This time his Banshee is going to fly into the main, where there is no spore crawler. Cloak is seconds away from finishing. Actually, it's finishing now. And Scarlett is just going to make a spore in the main start lair right now. But the damage has been done. This Banshee already with 6 kills. Meanwhile, those aliens, they're coming back home for some reason. And this Banshee is going to keep on getting kills. All those drones manning at the gas. The spore crawler is about to finish. Scarlett should be able to defend this very soon here. Banshee trying to get maybe a couple more kills, but Scarlett doing a very good job of putting her queens above those drones so that GuMiho cannot target fire. The second Banshee is going to join the first one in the main instead of heading for the 3rd all natural. And we have 36 SCVs to 52 drones, so well, I guess I figured out what to do as a Zerg if you lose drones. You just make more drones.
I think this time GuMiho is going to go for a timing. He hasn't added a 3rd. He added a lot of barracks. Not going for a mech this game. Oh, and GuMiho denying the bailingness. Scarlett had to cancel that, rebuild it. Pretty unfortunate.
Very nicely done here. The first Overseer is going to be morphed. The Overlord above the natural of GuMiho is able to spot those aliens as they move out of the base of GuMiho. And Scarlett, she didn't suicide any Overlord to make sure this was mech or bio. This is bio, obviously. A lot of
so many racks, 5 racks and a lot of reactors. It's going to be scary.
And Scarlett is playing it safe. She's basically making every building she might have to get against anything. Oh, she actually... Wait, did she cancel the Bailing Nest?
She canceled it and she put it back, but then she canceled it again.
Oh, wow. So this is actually really bad, because she's expecting mech right now. So she wants to go for roaches and infestors, but this is actually bio. She's going to need Bailings. This is going to be so hard. Look at this. 5 barracks, 3 of them with reactors. Those Marines here patrolling, trying to deny scouting. And, well, Scarlett, you better get... Well, I guess she can get like 10 infestors. Okay, never mind. But, well, the attack is coming in now, and there's just so much here for GuMiho.
Oh, those 8 aliens doing so much work. 10 aliens doing so much work. Scarlett caught off guard, didn't sack an Overlord.
Yes.
Unfortunately, and her life is on the line right now. She's down 1-2, and it's looking really grim.
Yeah, she just assumed that GuMiho was going for the exact same build with Smek, and basically just permanent Walker Ras while macroing. And you see, she even made a force hatch, which is like basically suicidal against what was being thrown at her. You know what? GuMiho, he cut SCVs very early as well in this game. He just got as much army as he could as soon as possible, and then he hit big time. And Scarlett right now, I don't really see how she could hold this. The army supply is 22 to 74. GuMiho is basically just killing everything. He doesn't have a single upgrade. He does not have +1 attack for his Marines. He does not have +1 for his Hellions. He's just made as many units as he could and hit a big timing here. And I think this is going to pay off for him. Scarlett is going to take her first loss in this group. And GuMiho, after losing to Freyr with 3-2, he takes down Scarlett with 3-1. Very well played here by him. And yeah, we're going to have our last match. Freyr against Scarlett in a minute. So we're going to have a break now, and we'll be right back just after.